good Saturday morning. Are you in despair? That's the question. Are you in despair? Are you waking up every day going about business and doing your thing as if nothing is wrong with you? But then when you're slipped in a corner, you're tearing up, your heart is heavy, you don't know where tomorrow is going to bring, and you're so sudden to the point where you're slipping away. You're slipping away. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Cheers to a new day today. Cheers for those who'll be listening to me. And if you know of anybody who is going through that, share this video. I'm speaking from experience. You put up your face, put up your makeup, but you're eating up inside. You wake up in the middle of the night in a closet crying because you don't know what tomorrow is bringing. The heaviness, all the doubts, the frustrations, the hopelessness. There's an end to it. There's an end to it. If you flow or shift into gratitude, because you say that, or one would say that, what is it there to be grateful for? A, you have life. Cheers to life. A, you have one or two who didn't leave you. A, you have one or two who trusted what was happening and saying that, let's put a different perspective to it and see what God will do. Cheers to those people, Kukwa included. Cheers to those people, Sharon included, Naja included. Cheers to those people, Daddy, who wouldn't doubt my children. Life is now. But the meaning we give to life sometimes puts us on a path, right? I was going to say in a dungeon, but let me use a lighter word, on a path that if we're not careful, we'll be slipping away without even knowing. The enemy comes to steal our joy. So as the power plant does not have energy, does not have power, but it generates it, I learned to generate my happiness. I learned to generate my joy. I learned to look at things with a different lens. That lens was called the lens of perspective. A broader look at the situation and ask whether the outcome would be different. And I guarantee you, and I tell you, the outcome will be different. You feel like life is now. You're done. I'm telling you that I'm against despair. Bounce back from that pain and stop rehearsing that pain so much. Stop telling your story. That a time will come for you to tell your story. That is when you are healed from your wounds and you'll be telling your story from your scars. Don't tell stories from wounds. It would inflict that wound and you will bleed into your tomorrow. Tell your story from your scars. And by doing so, you would help many, like I'm doing now, to lift off heaviness, to lift off sadness, frustration, or despair, and tell their story at the right time to help somebody. Today, I woke up like 4 a.m. I had some other title on my mind, but I was prompted to teach despair. I said, hey, God, despair. I can't remember the last time I had that word in my head, but I said, teach it. Because somebody, I spoke Ghana tree, somebody somewhere needs this to arise, needs this to shift from that loneliness, that heaviness, that I'm not sure I can continue tomorrowness, that they've all betrayed meanness. That, I can't believe this was done to meanness. That, I don't know what to turn to next. Into money G ake o bomoy kenagbele jiwon yongole no ni dawoje eyi. There's another song that is like a Christmas song in Ghana, but I'm gonna sing it. Ike afogbeke no ahawo bi no ango hawone lumong yeli ka ekono ni ache egbe ake na penga woloke lumo. I don't know, the words are not right. Don't listen to the words. He kalon ke na noche achele ejole nuncho afoneke bekene. Shifting from that despair into meba la la be mi dangle meba mi da mi nyongo shi. Why can't I praise my God? Shi mi ni bi fe kwa mi le. When all left me, everything lost it all. Mi na boni emli somo son keke yo emli ina mi he chui dada ehe mi yinge ba eno kwale leve nagbe nibi fen ye nagbe ko. Everything has an end. Nyong mo somo dang yo. Cheers, my friends. Generate your own happiness. This situation that you're in will pass. Whatever is happening in your mind that is creating that confusion, that loneliness, that doubt, whether there's a brighter tomorrow, that too will pass. But you, me, us, you need to arise and know that you are more powerful than the situation that is going on. You guys, if you heard my grandchildren, I think they are in the house. And I know Papi's with them, and so it's telling them to hush. Hi guys, are you here? I think they are. I can't ignore them. I have to say hello. I'm sorry. Today's extraordinary day. How you doing, guys? When you are in despair, you'll be gradually slipping, you're being pushed into that loneliness, into that quietness, into that, there we go. Say hello. That's okay. Okay. Hi, baby. Thank you for coming. Thank you. How you doing? You doing all right? You can't. Just say one hello and then you go. Okay, so hello. That's it. Go to Papi. Wow, baby, I'm here having a meeting going on. Go to Papi. So, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm a grandma, a grandma. So, as a boo-boo, that's what they call me. Sometimes this is what happens. So, yeah, thank you, baby. Baby, go to Papi, okay? Go to Papi. Thank you. So, like I was saying, sorry about that. Break from that despair. Oh, you can do this in public. Baby, go to Papi. Go watch it. Okay, who wants to watch Spider-Man? Okay, go watch it. Who wants to watch Spider-Man?
I play Spider-Man.
Okay, go watch it. Okay, go watch Spider-Man. Sorry. Break from despair. Break from that victim mentality, guys. Break from it. And you're saying that, oh, you don't know, it's so heavy on me. I know the heaviness. I felt the heaviness. You don't know, oh, the betrayal. I know. Hey, I felt it. I experienced it. You don't know, I feel like, ending it all. I know. I felt it. I experienced it. But I'm also telling you that there's brighter side. When you don't give up, when you hold on to hope. Hope is not a strategy, but it's something that you can hold on to and replace that fear, that confusion with faith that there is a tomorrow brighter than today. And know that you were wired before this situation happened. You were wired to conquer and overcome it. So look within and draw that strength and take control over your mind. Shift from that despair, shift from that desperation, shift from that anxiety, shift from that confusion, shift from the pain, and stop telling your story so much or so many times. It's not helping you. It's inflicting your wounds rather. And wait till you are completely healed. I think 2 weeks ago I talked about that. Be completely healed before you start telling your story. When I went through my storm, I was so quiet to the extent that people started mistaking my quietness to guilty, right? To guilt, to say that she's quiet and she's not defending herself and she's not saying anything because she's guilty of this or she's guilty of that. But I was quiet because I was bleeding. I was wounded. I was broken into all these pieces. I'm using these hard words or harsh words. But if I speak or if I had spoken, would they have believed me anyway? So listen to this person who has been through this to tell you that stop telling your story so much. Stop. That breakdowns, that or those insults or those lies, those things that they're saying about you, it's not you. You cannot, somebody said it, this is not me, don't quote me, it's not me. Somebody said, you cannot get wet by just seeing water or by the word water. You cannot get wet by water unless you immerse yourself in the water before you get wet. You get it? You get it. You cannot get wet by water. If you see water, I'm drinking hot water right now. And it's good. It's going in me. It's not on me. I'm drinking it. I chose to pick it up and drink it. So you cannot look at water and just get wet unless you immerse yourself in it, unless you just say, okay, I'm falling into that water. So don't fall into the lies of people. Don't fall into the confusion of somebody's mind. Don't fall into the insecurity of somebody's mind. The person who is hurting you so much is so insecure. The person who is hurting you so much does not understand your situation. The person who, or the people, or the company, or anything that is really, that you think is hurting you, just take yourself out from that equation and ask yourself that if I am to be, or I were that person, how would I react with a situation like this? Before you pass any judgment, look within you and see if there's any toxic thought that you would have done. You would have said it. You would have also talked about somebody. Then cleanse that toxin. Once you take the toxin out of you, you can be clean enough to now say or extend an olive branch, meaning forgiving that person and move on. I'm saying that in despair, you look at things differently, but I'm asking that look at things in the perspective lens. If you look at things in a perspective lens, you look at it in a broader way, in a broader look to say, maybe something is good would come out of this. What would all what does the future hold for me?